Have you ever been to a Seedy Saturday? Well, I went to my first one yesterday, and I did not leave empty-handed. Hi, it's Bev from Life's Better in the Garden, and today my video is going to be about getting these new dahlias that I purchased yesterday planted. And the reason that I'm going to be doing that is my dahlias are still downstairs asleep in my cold room. I haven't brought them out and tried to wake them up yet. These ones, I'm not sure how long they have been in the heat. So I've got some dirt here that I've added a little bit of water to just to make it a bit moist. I'm going to put them in pots, get them under the grow lights, and get them started. So the dahlias that I'm planting, this one here is called Ivanetti, and it is a pom-pom type Dahlia, and it is a very deep fuchsia. Okay, really pretty. Miss Delilah here would remind you of a water lily with the pink and the purpley mauve and the white all sort of combined together. So I'm really excited to see this one. And then we have Parkland Rave. And this is sort of a cactus type dahlia, and it's a hot pink. So it's going to be just absolutely gorgeous. And then Ferncliff Spice is a type, it looks like a type of a pom-pom, but it's yellow with a pinky red middle. So all four of these are about 4 feet tall. So let's get these planted. Now here's the potting mix that I'm going to be using, and I get it from Heman, and I have measured out what I think is just enough to go into 4 pots. And as you can see, it's just a little nice and damp, just to help wake up the dahlias. Now with dahlia bulbs, they don't like to be wet when you first plant them. So this is why I've just made it a little damp, because I'm going to be putting them under the grow lights, and I don't want them to dry out on me. So like I said, I just have enough soil in here to fill these pots for the dahlias. And it's not very moist. Like I can squeeze it together, but then it just falls apart. So there's no real liquid holding it together. It's just a little bit damp. So, and these are just to get them going and growing, and then as soon as the risk of frost is over, they'll be planted in the garden. And now with starting them under the grow lights, there's actually going to be foliage on these. I should say I'm expecting foliage on these, so I will actually have to plant them a little later than I will with the ones that I have downstairs that I'm going to be waking up. So this is the Ferncliff Spice, and here is the bulb. Okay, and when you look through a magnifying glass here, you can just see just little itty bitty tiny sprouts on there, or eyes, I guess that they call them eyes. So just gonna sort of put it in on its side like so. And I'm just gonna lightly cover this. So as you can see, if I just go like so with my finger, it's going to uncover it. So I'm just going to cover it just a little bit here. And then I have my tag already written out with the information. So I'm just going to stick that in there. So we have this one good to go. So, and again, all I'm adding here is just the potting mix. I'm not adding any fertilizer or anything like that. I'll do that when I put them in the garden. I will actually put some slow release fertilizer around them and some bone meal. Okay, so the next one I'm planting is Miss Delilah. And this is a smaller tuber. And this one, without a magnifying glass, I can actually see the little eyes here. Okay, and as I bring this up in close, you can see there, you can see the eyes there. There's actually 3 eyes on that one. I say some of the other ones were harder to see, but this one has some really good eyes on it. So, and with this one being shorter, I'm just going to sort of lay it vertically. And I'm actually going to put a bit more dirt in and then just lightly cover the top. Okay. There. Just lightly covered the top. Okay. And again, I need my little tag here, Miss Delilah. I'll stick that in there. Okay. Okay, and this is Parkland Rave. This one's actually a bit bigger tuber. It's actually the biggest one of them all. So, and you can see they've actually written on it the name. So, and the tuber is perfect tuber. So, and when I looked with the magnifying glass, I could see, I believe just right in there is a tuber, or not a tuber, an eye growing. I'm actually going to need a different pot for this one. This one's a bit too big. I'll set you there for now. And we will get Ivanetti. Ivanetti's a smaller one. So, and as you can see, it's a very different type, very different looking tuber than the last one. It's very small. And up in here, you can see the eyes are just starting to sprout a little bit. So I'm just going to stick this in here. Just put a little bit of dirt over top. There we go. And then Ivanetti. And then I will get a different pot. Okay, so here's the different little pot I've got. So this will work quite well with that one. It's a lot deeper pot. Okay, and we'll just stick you right in down in there like that. And I'm just going to put him in there and just on a little bit of an angle. Okay. And then just lightly cover the top of him. Okay. And then we're just going to stick the tag in, Parkland Rave, and we're good to go. So here's these all ready to go under the grow lights. Okay, so here you see the 4 dahlias all under the grow lights, all ready to wake up for spring. Okay, so those little dahlias should be nice and happy now under the grow lights. So I'm expecting some growth in maybe 4 or 5 weeks. Okay, fingers crossed. So, but I'm also really excited to see them out in the garden this season. So, and actually where I purchased them from a seed and flower farm from Fergus, and they're called Seeds of Embolic. So, and I've never purchased dahlias from this type of vendor before, but being at the Seedy Saturday, the catalog that she had there of the dahlias the pictures were just so beautiful. So we bought them. So anyways, you will have to catch me in my future video when I plant them in the garden. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more gardening tips. See you next time.